Colby Community Building, welcome to the championship of the 36th annual Orange and Black Classic. I'm Dustin Armbruster, number 1 in 5A. Hayes gets set to take on the hometown Colby Eagles.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wertenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
Back at the Colby Community Building, the Hayes High Indians taking on the Colby host school of the Orange and Black Classic. We're joined by coach of the Hayes High Indians, Alex Hutchins. I guess, Coach, first of all, congratulations on making the championship, but it's been some 24 hours since your team has played here in Colby at the Community Building. What'd you do over the last day?
We grabbed some food and went home after the game last night. We've been going back and forth every day, trying to get home as quick as we can. You know, the early playing time makes that really easy for us. Let our kids and the coaches sleep in our own beds and kind of have that normal routine. So when we got back, we watched a little bit of the game between Colby and Beloit and then really crammed on the scout a little bit. We've got film of Colby from some common opponents and games that we've exchanged. And so tried to prep as quick as we could, and then we had a shoot around this morning at 10 and just kind of got the guys out of bed really more than anything. And then we came out at 2:30 headed this way, and so we're hoping that routine's been good to us for a couple of days here. Hopefully it's good for one more.
What does that scouting report about Colby say?
The Myers kid can shoot the heck out of it. You know, any game where they have big numbers offensively, it's usually because he hits them at some point. And so we've got to do a really good job of being aware of where he's at and running him off the line when we have the chance. The Vaughn kid does a really good job of orchestrating the action. You know, he does not play like a sophomore guard. He has the ball in his hands a lot, and he's really heady and composed, and they like to run a lot of sets and kind of slow half-court game, and he does a good job of getting them into that. And then the big down low, you know, we're going to have to guard. Our two bigs are going to have to be engaged and guard because he's good. He finishes well. He's athletic. He's strong. So they've got three really complementary pieces, and the guys around them play hard and defend and know their roles. And so it should be a good test.
It's a Saturday championship environment. It's the championship of a midseason tournament. And I know looking down the road isn't always the best thing, but what kind of things happen on this Saturday that you would like then to replicate later in the year for a sub-state championship and, of course, maybe potentially a state championship if those things come along?
A lot of it is just that quick turnaround and getting comfortable with this kind of rhythm and playing quickly and being able to adjust who you're playing. You know, there's just little things like, you know, who's left-handed and who does what for the other team. You know, those are tough to keep straight mentally when it's such a quick turnaround. It's easy when we've got 2 or 3 days to prep and actually practice it on the court. And so during our shoot around today, we talked and walked and talked Colby stuff, but it's quick, you know, from us walking and talking something at 10 a.m. to having to put it on the court right now without really any reps. That's really what we'd like to see and hopefully use for the future is just how quickly can you kind of wrap your mind around that other team and be ready to play against them and take those strengths away.
We talked about this a little in the postgame yesterday, but with your team returning a majority of everybody from last year, maybe being a little more comfortable on their own skin this year than this time a year ago, are you able to spend a little bit more time on the opponent in this short turnaround because you're not needing to work on Hayes High so much?
Yeah, I don't think we necessarily spend more time on our opponent. I think we probably spend the same amount of time on our opponent. We're just not spending any time on us. And so I think that leads to more clarity. You know, last year, I think we're loading their minds up with a whole bunch of stuff because it's, hey, we want to do this, and if this happens, we want to do this, and then we might need to do this, so be ready. And now it's just, hey, we know what we do. This is them. And so it's not necessarily different in terms of the attention to detail or what we're paying attention to on the other team. It's just more so that's all we really have to pay attention to. And so I do think that focus and that clarity hopefully helps our guys.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck.
Thank you.
Coach Alex Hutchins of the Hayes High Indians before the championship game of the 36th annual Orange and Black Classic from the Community Building. Chat with the coach brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Todd Keller. Your tip-off, your inbound play coming up on the Hayes High Sports Network powered by Herman Physical Therapy. Back at the Colby Community Building, the Hayes High Indians.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wertenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes.
Colby at the Community Building as the Hayes High Indians get set to take on the Colby Eagles, the host of the tournament in the finals. It is Hayes High's 8th trip to the finals. Colby looking to knock off Hayes High for a 6th time. Well, for Hayes High, be a 6th loss in the championship tournament. They are 2-5 in the championship game. Let's go over your starting lineups brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Brian Reuter Agency. The Colby Eagles will start Hunter Vaughn, a 5'9 sophomore averaging 8.5 points a game. Jacob Wetter, a 6'3 senior, 4.5 points per contest. Ryan Myers, a 6'2 senior, 17 points per ball game. He's been in double figures in all 10 games this year. Peyton Wallmeyer, 6'5 senior, is averaging 14 points a game. And Jaron Rush, a 6' senior, 4.5 points per ball game. For the Hayes High Indians, same starting lineup they've had most of the year. It is Jason Cranowitter, 5'9 senior, 7 points, 1.5 rebounds per ball game, 55th career game. Carson Kiefer, 6'1 junior, 12.5 points per contest. Carson in his 52nd game. TJ Nunnery, 6'3 senior, 6 points, 4.5 rebounds per ball game, 72nd career game. Jace Lindenberger, 6'6 junior, 16.5 points, 7.5 rebounds per ball game. It's his 35th career game. And Dalen Swartz, the 6'6 senior, at 11.5 points, 6 rebounds per ball game. He's been in double figures in both games of this tournament. It is his 60th career game and 51st career start. This is the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness. Hayes High dressed in their home whites for the first time this tournament. The Adidas uniforms have maroon numbers, maroon lettering, Hayes across the chest, embossed in gold. for the Colby Eagles. The visitors tonight, they are in their road blacks, orange numbers, orange lettering, all trimmed in white, Eagles across the chest of the Under Armour jersey. Uniform update brought to you by Phase 2. A big thanks to Phase 2 for providing game day apparel for our broadcast. Quick turnaround and ready to help your team. Phase 2 next to Big D's Rental on 22nd Street in Hayes. This is your Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show, serving you from 609 East 8th Street. They are ready to help you with a bigger vehicle for family vacation, or they can hook you up with a vehicle that gets great gas mileage on the way to your next business trip. It'll be Colby basketball to start. They will move left to right and shoot in front of the Hayes High bench to begin today's ball game. And as always, it is the ever-exciting inbound play. We've seen one team in the tournament pressure the inbound play. That was the Goodland girls. And in the championship that Garden City won, they did steal the first inbound play. Here's Hunter Vaughn driving on the Hayes High Indians to open up the game. Kick out left side, three-pointer no good, and Dalen Swartz comes down with the rebound. Hayes High averaging 68 points per ball game, brings it right to left. Swartz up top, fires a three, no good, long, and the rebound to Hunter Vaughn. Dalen 1 of 4 this year on three-pointers. So each team misses a three to open, trying to get it to Ryan Myers. Here's Jacob Wetter with it, throws over the top to Hunter Vaughn. Vaughn holds it on his right hip. Now one dribble against Jace Lindenberger. Onto the block it goes. Inside for Peyton Wallmeyer. Reverse layup, no good. And Dalen Swartz comes down with the rebound. Hayes High wants to run. TJ Nunnery on the hop in the bright yellow shoes tonight to Swartz. A little Euro step, traveled with the basketball. Oh, they called a foul before. Said the reason he traveled was because of the foul. And it's on Ryan Myers, who averages 17 points a ball game. Inbound is for TJ Nunnery, and then he'll get a reverse layup that he misses. Rebound, Lindenberger misses, goes up again, gets fouled. Well, Hayes High missing 2 right at the rim. But Lindenberger cleaning things up and will have a chance at a three-point play. Lindenberger 15 of 19 from the free throw line since the turn of the calendar. That is 79%. He's raised his average to 68% thanks to that. Very unlike Jace Lindenberger in the 2020 portion of this season. When he was missing free throws, he makes 1 of 2. Offensive rebound, though, to Swartz. He misses, gets his own rebound, and sticks it up and in. Well, nothing pretty for the Hayes High Indians so far. But they have got 4 offensive rebounds and 3 points, and the Hayes High Indians lead 3-0 at the 6:45 mark of quarter number 1. Ball dumped down inside for Jacob Wetter against Swartz. Leans into him, kicks out for Wallmeyer. Crossover on Lindenberger, spins down the lane, stops, throws left corner. Attempting the three was Myers, but Nunnery closed out on him quickly. Here is the 17-point scorer, Ryan Myers. Dumps down inside. Bad pass. It was tipped, but the Indians can't get to it. Ends up in the hands of Wetter. Cross-court pass into the left sideline for Ryan Myers. Colby in their road blacks, shooting down to our right. Hayes High defending the goal in their home whites. The first time they've worn their home colors this tournament. Here's a drive by Jaron Rush. Missed the layup short, and the rebound comes down to Lindenberger. Outlet ahead up to Carson Kiefer. Kiefer, little head and shoulder fake to Lindenberger. Down the lane, got it to Swartz. Swartz scores. Great ball movement by the Indians, and the Hayes High Indians lead 5-0 on the secondary break. They get to the rim. Assist to Lindenberger. Hayes High has been north of 20 assists per ball game in every game but one this year. Here's Myers, chased off a three, goes around onto the hands of Wetter, and then Wetter picks up the ball to Wallmeyer up top. He fakes a pass, goes down the lane, misses the layup, may have been deflected from behind. TJ Nunnery comes down with the rebound, coast to coast, lays it up and misses. He'll shoot 2. It's been a good tournament from the free throw line for TJ Nunnery. He is 6 for 6 in this tournament, after coming in 1 of 5 on the year. Noah Weimer averaging 3 a game, and Jordan Dale 4.5 a game check in after the after the first free throw, as Lindenberger and Cranwitter take a seat. First point of the game for TJ Nunnery, and he remains perfect at the free throw line in this tournament. Now 7 of 7. Free throw for Nunnery is good. Not even the broadcaster jinx could get him there. All of his points from this tournament are from the free throw line. By the way, Colby made a substitute. Well, they throw it right to Jordan Dale. We'll get to that in a minute. Here comes Jordan Dale to Weimer. Lays it up with the right hand. Misses. Rebound. Dale keeps it alive. Weimer ends up with it. Hayes High to Nunnery for 3. Splash. TJ Nunnery with 5. It was Noah Weimer and Jordan Dale that created the steal. They also got the offensive rebound. And Hayes High leads 10-0 in the first 3 minutes of this ball game. That is TJ Nunnery's first field goal of the tournament, and just his 4th three-pointer of the season. It's three-pointer number 46 overall in his career. Hayes High basketball brought to you by Paul Wertenberger Construction, Master Cleaners, and Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. We're streaming online at HayesPost.com thanks to our streaming partner this year, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. If being at home made you realize your home is too small, too big, too old, team up with the biggest team in Hayes, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, to start the search for your new home. 10-0 Hayes High, number 1 in 5A. Colby, coached by Parker McKee, 6-4 coming into this ball game. Hunter Vaughn, right side for Shane Puckett, a 6-foot sophomore, in for the first time. To Wallmeyer against Swartz. He's double teamed, gets rid of the basketball, reverse layup, good by Jaron Rush, and it's the first points for Colby. They come at the 4:40 mark of quarter 1. Here's Weimer to Kiefer, Nunnery around the perimeter to Jordan Dale in the left corner. Started the first game of this tournament. Scored 12, then had 11 yesterday. To Weimer, right corner, three-pointer, good. Hayes High starts 2 of 3 beyond the arc, 13-2 on the Noah Weimer three-pointer. 4:15 to go. Hayes High with the 11-point lead here in the first quarter. Now the ball loose. It's on the floor, taken away by Dale. Out ahead to TJ Nunnery. Goes up and can't score, but he'll be fouled and shoot 2. The entire bench was up, waiting for a TJ dunk. Foul on Peyton Wallmeyer, all-league football player. And Nunnery to the free throw line for 2. 2 for 2 tonight, has 5 points, including a three-pointer. This free throw, good. Nunnery now 9 for 9 in this tournament from the stripe. 14-2 Hayes High. Substitution, Jason Cranowiter in for Dalen Swartz. Wesley Oakley will check in for TJ if he makes this free throw. And he does not. Free throw or rebound comes down to Ryan Myers. Next family get-together, Wesley Oakley may be wondering if that is a intentional miss so that he could stay in the game and Wesley couldn't come in. Now Jordan Dale reaches in, ties up Colby, but a foul called on Jordan Dale. 14-2 Hayes High. Wesley Oakley in for the first time. 3.5 points a ball game, 12 in the opening round on 4 threes. Did not score yesterday. Here's Hunter Vaughn, left side for Jaron Rush. Jaron has the only 2 points for the Colby Eagles. Around the right side to Wetter on the baseline. Lost the basketball, corrals it, but threw it into the hands of Jason Cranowiter, who picks it up in the corner. First turnover for Colby. Up ahead to Wesley Oakley. Fakes the drive. Now gets it out to Cranowiter, all the way around to Weimer. Weimer back to Cranowiter. Deep three-pointer is too strong, and the rebound down in the hands of Hunter Vaughn. Cranowiter was a good 5 feet beyond the arc on that one. Here's Vaughn on the left side. Up top to Wallmeyer, underhands the pass, then to Ryan Myers. Myers got it poked away by Weimer, picks up the ball at the top of the key to Wetter. Dumped down underneath, and a foul on Wesley Oakley. Colby, coached by Parker McKee in his second season, 21-12, took the team to state last year, where they lost in the first round. 16-8 season last year. He was the girls' coach from 2007 to 2017. So if the name Parker McKee sounds familiar, that would be why. Inbound to Myers. Myers open for a moment for that 3, but elected not to take it. Around to Vaughn on the left side. Wants to drive. Gets cut off. Throws it up top to Wallmeyer. Then onto the right side for Jaron Rush. 14-2 Hayes High in the championship game here in Colby. Wallmeyer driving and fouled, and they'll shoot 2 free throws. This is a long offensive possession. And ultimately, it puts Wallmeyer to the free throw line for 2. He is a 60% free throw shooter. The foul was on Noah Weimer. His first, team's third, first free throws for Colby, and the Wallmeyer free throw is perfect. His first point averages 14 a game. Scored 23 earlier this year. Free throw up, that one a little strong, and Wesley Oakley clears the rebound for Hayes High, who lead 14-3. Indians right to left, shooting in front of the Colby bench. Here is a no-look pass to Jordan Dale in the corner. Inside to Linenberger. Linenberger backs his guy off, throws into the sideline, then to Weimer in the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound tipped high in the air. Hunter Vaughn clears it out. Hayes High's missed their last 2 threes after hitting back-to-back three-pointers from TJ Nunnery and Noah Weimer. Weimer guarding Hunter Vaughn. Vaughn between the legs, up top to Wetter. Inside to Wallmeyer, pass too tall, stolen away by Hayes High. Second Colby turnover. Here comes Weimer, right to left, threw it away. Hayes High's first turnover. Vaughn on the other end, lays it up and scores. Hunter Vaughn scores Colby's second field goal, 14-5. Hayes High on a little bit of a scoring drought here, just 1 point in the last 2.5 minutes. Here is Wesley Oakley, fakes the pass, fires the three. That's too strong. Rebound Noah Weimer, pump fake, put back, lots of contact, no call. Rebound to Linenberger, and then he is tied up. Here comes Dalen Swartz and Carson Kiefer for Jordan Dale, Noah Weimer. And the starting 5, except Wesley Oakley in the ball game. TJ Nunnery on the bench. 1:49 to go, first quarter. Hayes High up 14-5. Inbound Dalen Swartz fakes the pass, goes to the rim and scores. Great move by Dalen. 6 for Swartz. 16-5. Hayes High is up by 11. Their biggest lead has been 12 at 14-2. Minute 35 to go in the first quarter. Here's Wallmeyer at the free throw line, guarded by Jace Linenberger, looking down on the low part of the block. Instead goes out to Rush. Left side for Shane Puckett, who's back in. Then into the hands of Wallmeyer. Poked away by Linenberger. Retrieved by Wallmeyer. Picks the ball up on top of the three-point line. Wants to get rid of it. So he goes to Jaron Rush. Onto the right sideline then for Ryan Myers, who got an early three-point attempt. And now a foul against Jason Cranowiter. His first. 4 fouls on each team now. 1:11 to go first quarter. Hayes High with the 16-5 lead. To inbound, Jaron Rush to the near side. One of the 2 field goals for Colby in this quarter. Here's Hunter Vaughn. Vaughn now trapped in the corner, dribbled right to the corner and got it away to Wallmeyer. Now Wallmeyer attacks, gets to the rim. Nope, passed it out. Hunter Vaughn, a 3 from the corner. Good. Colby's made their last 3 field goal attempts. Hunter Vaughn has 5, and the Hayes High Indians lead is down to 8. Zone defense from Colby. Linenberger to Swartz. Swartz attacks. Lays it off to Oakley in the corner. Fakes a 3. Pulls it out. Onto the baseline into the corner for Swartz on the bounce pass. To Oakley. No look inside to Linenberger. Turns, shoots, and scores. Linenberger's first field goal. He has 3, 18-8. Indians' double-digit lead is once again intact. Hunter Vaughn at the controls for Colby. Throws right side for Jaron Rush. Colby has not gone deep onto the bench here in the first quarter. Hayes High has subbed just 2 different players in and out. Ball right sideline for Puckett. No look pass, tipped by Linenberger. Jace Linenberger takes it away. He wants to go the entire way. One-handed dunk attempt, no good. And the rebound comes down into the hands of Kiefer. He does not realize time is running out, and that's the end of the first quarter. Hayes High by double digits, 18-8 on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Hayes High leads 18-8. After one quarter, it will be Colby basketball to start quarter number 2. Hunter Vaughn on the left sideline drives baseline, and a foul on Ashton Hernandez, who starts quarter number 2. Hayes High was 2 of 6 beyond the arc in the first quarter. Colby is 3 of 7 from the floor now. Inbound Myers, a long two-pointer, no good on the bank shot. Rebound comes down in the hands of TJ Nunnery. Nunnery out ahead to Linenberger at the rim, scores. Off the assist from Nunnery, Linenberger has 5, and the Hayes High Indians lead is back to 12 on the Jace Linenberger baskets. 7.5 to go in this second quarter. Ball right side, Hunter Vaughn picked up by Hernandez. Hernandez, Swartz, Nunnery, Linenberger, and Kiefer the 5 for the second quarter to begin. Here's Hunter Vaughn off a screen, fires a 3, good, his second of the game. Hunter Vaughn averages 8.5 a game. He's got 8 already, 20-11. Hayes High's lead is at 9. Swartz fakes a pass away from the corner, now spins, step through, kicks out to Kiefer, hops into the three-pointer that drains it. Kiefer has his first 3, 23-11. The Indians answers Colby's 3 with a 3 of their own. Carson continues to shoot threes extremely well. Now 15 of 27 this year beyond the arc. Very deliberate about what threes he takes, and when he takes them, more often than not, they're going in. Here's Hunter Vaughn. All the way around to Puckett on the left sideline, guarded by Dalen Swartz. To Wallmeyer. Wallmeyer, pass off to Ryan Myers. Three-pointer, good. Back-to-back threes for Colby. Ryan Myers' first points, his 29th 3 of the year. 23-14. Hayes High lead down to 9. It's been 12 on 3 different occasions. Here's Hernandez inside to Linenberger. Ball poked away, got it back. Hernandez in the left corner. Swartz to the right corner for Kiefer. Another 3. Swish! Carson Kiefer with back-to-back threes. He's got 6. 26-14. So the teams trade three-pointers up and down the court on 2 occasions, and the Indian lead is at 12 once again. Here's Hunter Vaughn off a screen. Gives it up for Jaron Rush. Rush underhands to Myers. Same play that Myers just hit that 3 on a moment ago. Up top, Wallmeyer to Hunter Vaughn, who has a pair of threes and 8 points in this game. To the corner for Puckett. Puckett looks inside for Wallmeyer. Doesn't like the look, so he brings it back out. And the Eagles reset their offense. Here's Myers. Head and shoulder fake. Driving, getting to the rim, and missing. Rebound comes down in the hands of Linenberger. Out ahead, it goes to Kiefer. Spinning in the lane, stopping, and they're going to call him for a travel. Hayes High's second turnover. Colby with 3. These two teams do not average many turnovers. Colby 6-4 on the season. Opened the year with an overtime loss to Liberal. Finished 3rd at the topside tip-off, beating Nickerson, losing to Lakin, then beating Goodland. Beat Scott City before the break, lost to Dodge City 69-47 out of the break, and lost to Goodland in overtime. So this is the 3rd WAC school that Colby has played, and Hernandez, with some defensive pressure, steals the ball away. Outlets ahead, up to Kiefer. Kiefer up the left sideline, kicks right side for Dale. Dale fakes a 3 to Nunnery, back to Dale, up top Weimer. This is one of the Indians' smaller lineups, no true post player in the game right now. To Kiefer, who has back-to-back threes, turns this one down, dribbles, pulls back, shoots from 17, misses, and Wallmeyer comes down with the rebounds. Hayes High leads 26-14, 4:45 to go. Second quarter, OU a station ID break. We'll get that the next time the whistle blows. Here's Puckett on the left sideline, picked up by Weimer. Dumped down into the corner for Puckett, now to Wallmeyer just outside the lane. Takes one dribble, bank shot from 6 feet, no good, and the rebound to TJ Nunnery. Nunnery wants to run up the right sideline, attacks, stops, kicks corner to Dale, extra pass Kiefer, three-pointer, good. 3 for 3 in the game for Carson Kiefer, all in this quarter. 29-14, Hayes' lead is up to 15 on the Kiefer three-pointer. Just like that, Carson Kiefer is at 9 points. He's averaging 12.5 a game. 3 for 3 in this quarter on three-pointers. Ball in the hands of Bryce Myers, a 5'10 junior, averages less than a point a game. Gives it to Ryan Myers, and he's tripped by Nunnery, and we pause 10 seconds for station identification.
This is the Hayes High Sports Network, streaming made possible by Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home.
Hayes High is 10 of 21 from the floor. That would hurt their season field goal percentage average of 55% if they end here. Colby is 5 of 12. They have made both of their three-pointers this quarter and are 3 of 4 in the game on threes. Here's a handoff and then a pass into the corner for Hunter Vaughn. He has a dangerous pass that's poked away. Weimer gets it out ahead to Nunnery. TJ can't control the ball and it's out of bounds back to Colby. Colby's 5th turnover, Hayes High's 3rd. Indian basketball brought to you by Roof Masters, Insurance Planning, and Jeter Law Firm. Here is Hunter Vaughn to the right side of the floor against Noah Weimer. Around the perimeter left side then for Jacob Wetter. Gives it off to Puckett. Puckett to the free throw line. Onto the right corner for Jacob Wetter. Double team underneath, but the ball goes to Wallmeyer, who scores. His first 2 points of the game, first field goal, he now has 3 points. 29-16, Indians lead at 13. That 15-point lead they just had was the highest they've had all game. Again, Hayes High playing without either post player, Swartz or Linenberger right now. Here is Nunnery. Crossover move on his defender. Gets bumped from behind, and there's the foul. Before the shot attempt, foul is on Jaron Rush, his first, team's 5th. Colby the visitor on their scoreboard here. And Nunnery throws it off the back of Shane Puckett, grabs the ball while he's inbounds and lays it up on the inbound. Nunnery has 8. TJ's season high is 9 points this year. He's scored in double figures 21 times in his career, but he has struggled a little bit this year in the scoring category. Here's Puckett falling to the ground, still kept his dribble, got up with it, and head coach Parker McKee wants a timeout. 31-16. Hayes High with the 15-point lead once again, matching their largest of the game. Full timeout from Coach Parker McKee of the Colby Eagles. Played on the 1999 state title team for Colby. Was on the all-tournament team for the Orange and Black back in 2001. However, did not win the MVP. That's because the MVP that year was the only year that Hayes High has won the MVP award. Do I hear any guesses on in 2001 who won the MVP award for the Hayes High Indians? Well, if you guessed Marcus Watts, you, my friends, are today's big winner. Hayes High's won the Off the Bench award on several occasions, but the MVP has eluded them for a while. Marcus Watts, 2001, one of the 2 years that Hayes High won the championship. In 2001, beat Alliance Nebraska 68-55 in the championship game, and then 2 years later in 03, beat Beloit 62-54. Indians fell in the championship last year. Pine Creek, Colorado. Here's Hunter Vaughn driving, kicking corner for Puckett. Up top to Wetter. Wetter driving through defense. Jordan Dale blocks the shot off the backboard. Rebound TJ Nunnery pushing down the middle of the floor, stopping, and then threw it away. Hayes High's 4th turnover. Jacob Wetter with the basketball for the Colby Eagles. Picks up his dribble, guarded closely. Wallmeyer has to run down a pass in front of Trey O'Neill, the assistant coach for Hayes High, and there's a foul on a drive. 1-and-1 coming up for Peyton Wallmeyer, who may have stepped on somebody's foot. Wallmeyer shot the only free throws for the Colby Eagles. He'll remain in the game. He was 1 for 2 when he went to the free throw line in the first quarter. I mentioned Trey O'Neill down there, and Hayes High's only had 1 MVP of this tournament in their history of coming here. Free throw is no good. Linenberger rebound. Trey O'Neill's won it twice. So an assistant coach for Hayes High has more MVP titles than Hayes High does as a team in their history here at Hayes High. Here's Linenberger inside, spins on his defender at the rim, scores. He's fouled and will have a chance at a 3-point play. Lindenberger with 7. 33-16 Indian lead at 17. The foul was on Peyton Wallmeyer, his second. Lindenberger to the free throw line. 1 of 2 in the game, now 1 of 3 in the game. And the rebound to Jacob Wetter. Colby basketball. Wetter with it, underhands a pass for Puckett. And then onto the left side to Vaughn. Vaughn has 8 in the game, including a pair of threes to Puckett for 3. That's no good. And Lindenberger runs down another rebound. That is rebound number 7 already for Jace Lindenberger. Up ahead for Swartz on the block. Takes one dribble, spins middle, spins baseline, and scores. Dalen has really finished well around the rim in this tournament. That's 8 for Dalen. 35-16, Indians by 19 now with a minute to go in the second quarter. Puckett with the basketball, guarded by Wesley Oakley, poked free of his hands, and then throws a slow pass that Carson Kiefer takes away. 6 turnovers on Colby, and 4 players on the floor in a scrum for the basketball. And it stays with Hayes High. Bryce Myers in for Colby. I'm going to throw this stat out here, and it's from Gerard Wellbrock. And I quote, "I'm 95% sure that Parker McKee played football at Chadron State." That's from Gerard Wellbrock, so if it's wrong, it's not me. If it's right, I was smart to use his advice. Here is Wesley Oakley up top, off a screen, fires a 3, misses off to the left, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Jacob Wetter. Wesley made 4 for 4 on threes in the first game of this tournament. He has been off the mark since. 20 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Wallmeyer up high. Throws it over on the left side, Wetter. Back to Wallmeyer, playing with 2 fouls and a bum wheel as he kind of came up limping after getting fouled earlier. Down to 9 seconds before halftime. Out to Hunter Vaughn. Vaughn crossover, little step back, 3-pointer. Good, what a move from Hunter Vaughn. And that'll be the end of the first half. Hunter Vaughn with a team-high 11 as he knocks that one through the net. 35-19 at halftime. It is a 16-point lead for the Indians in the championship of the 36th annual Orange and Black Classic on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club, proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected. M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown.
This is the Hayes High Sports Network, streaming made possible by Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home.
The number 1 team in 5A, the Hayes High Indian boys, lead in the title game here in Colby against Colby, 35-19, an 11-point Colby quarter But Hayes High scored 17 in the quarter, and Hayes High outscores Colby in each of the first two quarters, 18-8 and 17-11. Halftime numbers, Hayes High shooting 52% from the field, 13 of 25. 50% on threes, 5 of 10. 4 of 7 from the free throw line, 57%. For Colby, 7 of 16 from the field, 44%. 4 of 6 on threes, 67%, and 1 of 3 on free throws, 33%. As predicted, very low turnovers between the two teams, 4 for Hayes High, 6 for Colby. Hayes High owning the boards, 18-7. An identical stat from quarter number 2. Each team made 3 of their 4 3-point attempts during the second quarter, and each team shooting 50% or higher in the first half on threes. Hunter Vaughn leads all scoring for Colby and in the game. He has 11. 3 points for Ryan Myers, 3 for Peyton Wallmeyer, and 2 for Jaron Rush. For the Hayes High Indians, they get a first half 9 from Carson Kiefer on 3 threes in the second quarter, 8 from TJ Nunnery, 8 from Dalen Swartz, 7 from Jace Linnenberger, and that didn't leave points for anybody else as Wesley Oakley, Jason Cranowitter played but do not score. Noah Weimer scored 2 points. Noah Weimer scored 3 points on a three-pointer. Ashton Hernandez, Jordan Dale played but did not score in the first half. At halftime, 35-19 in favor of the Hayes High Indians in the championship game of the Orange and Black Classic in Colby. We're back with more of your USD 489 halftime show following this break along the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
Hayes High with the lead at halftime, 35-19. The championship of the girls' side of the bracket went to Garden City. They beat Goodland in today's ball game as Garden City got out to an early lead, and Goodland just never could get all the way back. They had a couple of runs at the 6A favorites in the tournament, and it was the Garden City girls that ended up winning by the score of 57-45. Third place went to the Colby girls. They beat Ulysses 54-27. Life Prep Academy beat the Hayes High girls 40-31 for fourth. Osborne beat Beloit 53-36 in the seventh place game this morning. On the boys' side, seventh place went to Ulysses. They beat Cheyenne 78-70. Goodland beat Osborne for fourth by the score of 53-40. And Garden City beat Beloit in the third place game 61-48. Elsewhere around the state and Western Athletic Conference teams, Bishop Carroll beats Junction City to win the Dodge City Tournament of Champions. Dodge City moved to 7-4 on the year with their victory with a 50-37 win over Goddard Eisenhower. The Salina Invitational Tournament for a fifth year in a row went down between Salina Central and Liberal on the girls' side. Liberal wins it 60-58. The game was tied with 0.4 seconds left when Salina Central hit 3 free throws, and then Liberal in those 0.4 seconds threw a baseball pass that was caught and fired off and scored and won the game 60-58. So Liberal girls with a big win in Salina in one of the most fantastic finishes of this year. That look takes you around some of the scores in the Western Athletic Conference, other tournaments in the state. Hayes High leading in Colby 35-19. We finish off the USD 489 halftime show with this break. Back with the second half next on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
(35-19). The Hayes High Indians with the lead at halftime over the Colby Eagles. 6-4 on the year for Colby. Hayes High Indians trying to complete the sweep of the midseason tournament and move to 11-0, ranked number 1 in 5A. There was a big matchup earlier today between Salina South and Andover for the championship of the boys Salina Invitational Tournament. And Salina South is 11-0 as they're still undefeated. I shouldn't say what they are still undefeated. They beat Andover 55-52. So very possible that there will still be 2 undefeated teams in the Hayes High, Great Bend, Salina South, Salina Central Substate. Hayes High looking to remain undefeated today. Salina South takes out Andover. Salina South was 11-10 a year ago. They went 55-52. That was the number 3 team in the state, Salina South, and number 5 team in the state, Andover. It went head-to-head tonight. Be interesting and to get the film on that one and see how it went down. Film? Does anybody call it film anymore? Get the video, get the YouTube link, whatever everybody uses now. It'll be Colby basketball to start the second half. They shoot down to the left in front of their coach, Parker McKee, and their bench. Hayes High leads 35-19, never led by less than 8. Scored the game's first 10 points. TJ Nunnery hounding Shane Puckett, who starts the second half. We have not seen Ryan Myers for quite a while. He is standing at the end of the bench and walking. He must have suffered an injury in the first half as a drive, ball picked up. Puckett, right side Wallmeyer, a 3 on the way. Good. Peyton Wallmeyer with 6 in the game. The big guy stepping out and knocking it down, 35-22. For the second half, first possession. Here's TJ Nunnery with the basketball, fakes a 3, goes inside to Swartz. Swartz one-on-one, shoots, misses, rebound Linenberger, shoots and scores. Jace Linenberger picking up where he left off, 9 points, 8 rebounds now in the game, 37-22. A minute gone out of the third quarter. Basketball in the hands of Wetter. Right side Wallmeyer. Underhands Vaughn had a big first half with 11 points, including 3 3-pointers, one of them that beat the first half buzzer. Puckett back to Vaughn. Where's number 1, guarded by Hayes High's number 1. Cranowitter, who pokes a pass away. Kiefer with the steal. A 2-on-3 break not in his favor. Passes it up to Cranowitter on the left sideline. Drives, reverse layup, left it just short. And the rebound to Jaron Rush. Had to protect himself and the ball from the defenders with the rim, but couldn't get enough English on it to bounce it in. We will see Ryan Myers, Colby's leading scorer, in on the next stoppage of play. Ball right side, Hunter Vaughn. Hayes High leads by 15, 37-22. Wallmeyer in the paint. Kiefer knocked it away. Cranowitter with the steal, back up to Kiefer on the right sideline. To Cranowitter. To Kiefer. Looks down inside, instead around to Dalen Swartz. And onto the left sideline, TJ Nunnery. Nunnery, one dribble, back to Kiefer, and Hayes High will reset the offense. Colby started in zone. They're man-to-man now. Here's Swartz down on the inside. Looks to drive. Head and shoulder fake. Steps around his defender and scores. Swartz, the first Indian to double figures with 10. He's been in double figures in all games in this tournament. 39-22. The Indian lead back to 17. They've led by as many as 19 in this game. Colby basketball. Here's Wallmeyer, who has a three-pointer in this game out high. Now to Hunter Vaughn left side. A no-look pass to Wallmeyer in the left corner, and he knocks in another three. Wallmeyer with 9. Colby's made their last 3 three-point attempts, dating back to the final seconds of the second quarter. Kiefer out high, looks to drive, stops, throws left side to TJ Nunnery. Up top, Jace Lindenberger. He's 2 for 2 on threes this year, by the way. Inside to Dalen Swartz. Swartz double team out to Cranowitter. Head and shoulder fake on a 3 to Lindenberger. Spins, kicks out left side. Nunnery, extra pass to Kiefer. Three-pointer on the way. That one's no good, just a little strong. And Vaughn comes down with the rebound. Colby has scored on their only 2 shot attempts this quarter. The problem is that they've turned it over, like right there, 3 times in the quarter, 9 times overall. Noah Weimer checks into the ball game. Jordan Dale as well. Lindenberger and Cranowitter take a seat. Indian basketball brought to you by Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness. Edward Jones, Daryl Jeff and Linda Seibel, and Aflac Insurance, Sean Swartz. Handoff to Jordan Dale on the right side, up high Swartz, and then left side for Carson Kiefer. Fakes left, goes right off a screen to Noah Weimer on the left sideline. Looks inside for Swartz. Swartz faces up from about 12 feet out, takes one dribble, got it poked away. Hayes High's 5th turnover, and then Swartz pokes it right back. Weimer gets it, right-handed layup, scores. Weimer has 5. That's off Colby's 10th turnover, and the Indians lead 41-25 midway through this 8-minute third quarter. Here's Ryan Myers in the right corner. He rolls in a 3. Ryan Myers' second 3. He has 6. Colby's made all of their field goal attempts in the second half, but they've turned it over each time they haven't shot. They're 3 for 3 on threes in the quarter. Here's a drive by Jordan Dale. Between the legs, goes baseline, gets bumped. Ball knocked away, stays with Hayes High. At halftime, Colby was 4 of 6 on threes. They're 7 of 9 now beyond the arc. Indians by 13, 3.5 minutes to go. Inbound to Nunnery. Double team runs at him, dribbles into it, gets it away to Dale, to Kiefer, fakes the 3, behind the back pass to Weimer in the corner. He'll drive baseline, and he's fouled. What a pass by Carson Kiefer. Probably also one of those good thing it worked passes. Foul is on Jaron Rush, his 2nd. Nope, excuse me, his 3rd. I knew I missed a foul on my chart in the first half. I just didn't know where it was. Kiefer to inbound. Corner for Weimer. Notice Swartz. Swartz tried to step through 2 defenders. Keeps the basketball and gets it out to Noah Weimer. Bounce pass right to TJ Nunnery in front of the Hayes High bench. To Weimer. Back to Nunnery. Eagles back to a zone. Indians lead 41-28. Their lead has never been smaller than 8. That was 10-2. Nunnery, left unguarded, fires a long 3 that misses. And Shane Puckett comes down with the rebound. Indian lead has never been smaller than 8 in this game. That was twice at 10-2 and 16-8. Here's Puckett, left side for Ryan Myers, off a 3 that misses, and TJ Nunnery comes down with the rebound. Nunnery forcing the issue, underhands a pass to Carson Kiefer, fakes a 3 from the corner, drives, lays it off to Swartz at the rim, scores. Again, good ball movement and unselfish behavior by the Hayes High Indians as the Indians will take a timeout. Swartz with 12. The Indians lead at 15 once again, 43-28. Nunnery pushed the ball, got it down the middle of the floor. The defense collapsed, so he underhands a strong pass to Kiefer in the corner. He's made 3 of 4 threes, so they came out to guard him, and he immediately drove, found Swartz, and that was an easy lay-in. Dalen checks out. Jace Lindenberger into the lineup. Wesley Oakley as well, joining Jason Cranowitter, Jordan Dale, and Noah Weimer. Hayes High basketball is brought to you by State Glass Company, High Plains Roofing, and our halftime sponsor, USD 489, Growing Together. The all-tournament team for the girls was announced earlier. Aaliyah Reuter was named to the all-tournament team for Hayes High. Jeannie Key was named to the academic team. All the boys' awards will happen after this championship game. Ball left side for Jacob Wetter. Up top, Wallmeyer, who has 2 threes in this quarter. Right side for Rush. Wallmeyer back to Rush. To Hunter Vaughn. Vaughn has 3 threes in the game. 11 points overall. Drives, got the ball poked away, regathers, misses the short jumper, and Chase Lindenberger runs down his 9th rebound. 9 points, 9 rebounds for Jason this game. Weimer controls the ball this time. Runs the weave for Cranowitter. Cranowitter then wants to push the ball to the left side. Eagles back to man this time. Here's Oakley on the left sideline off the Lindenberger screen. Gives it up for Cranowitter on the left sideline, playing in the town that he went to high school for 1 year. Ball right corner for Dale. Inside Lindenberger, too deep inside, and he'll go up and score. If Jace catches 2 feet from the basket and has a smaller player on it, more than likely he's going to put the ball in the hoop. 45-28, Indians by 17. They've led by as many as 19. That was in the second quarter. 1:20 to go in the third. Here's a pass stolen by Wesley Oakley. Colby's 11th turnover. Passes off to Weimer. Weimer attacks. Jump pass corner for Dale. Dale fakes the 3. He'll drive. Pull up from 10 feet. Miss it on a strong shot. Wallmeyer's second rebound is secure in his hands. Inside a minute to go. Hayes High will be back here in Colby February 12th to face the Eagles. A 3 from Hunter Vaughn. Good. Vaughn again. He's got 14, including 4 threes. 45-31. 3-point percentage by the Indian opponents the last several games has been increasing, and it is again tonight. Here's Wesley Oakley with the basketball to Jordan Dale. Dale splits a double team but can't get to the basket. Now to Oakley. Oakley pulls up from the right elbow, misses short. Lindenberger flies in for the rebound, went 1 dribble, it's knocked out of his hands. Stays with Hayes High with 21 seconds on the third quarter clock and a 45-31 lead. Lindenberger's 10th rebound. His career high is 12 that he set earlier this year with his first career double-double. Dale to inbound. Gets it to Cranowitter. Back to Dale. Dale, skip pass over the top to Oakley. Oakley fakes left, goes to the baseline. Now out to Weimer. He's wide open for 3. Rolls off, no good. Rebound tipped out to Jordan Dale. 8 seconds on the clock. Inside to Lindenberger. And again, catches in deep, scores, and we have an official's timeout for an injury. And we said earlier that Ryan Myers was hurt, and he is coming out of the game again. Lindenberger with 13 points now as he dumps that one in. 4.1 on the clock. 47-31. That might be it for Ryan Myers tonight. Try to gut it out here in the quarter. Hunter Vaughn with 2 seconds. A floater from about 40, and it goes in. He was at the 10-foot volleyball line. The floater for 3. Hunter Vaughn can't miss. He's got 17, including 5 threes in this game. That's a new career high for the 5'9" sophomore. We're back in a minute for the fourth quarter of this championship game on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner.
Hayes High basketball to start quarter number 4. Here is Dalen Swartz attacking, getting to the rim, got the ball knocked away. And turnover, Hayes High number 6. Colby is 9 of 12 beyond the arc. 5 of 6 in the previous quarter. 2 of them by Wallmeyer, who has the ball. Now right side for Puckett. Now to Vaughn. You might want to guard him. He's got 5 threes. A new career high 17 points. And that last one was a runner as the clock was getting ready to expire. Here's Wallmeyer inside. Snuck down the baseline and scores. He's got 11. It's an 11-point game, 47-36. Hayes' smallest lead has been 8. He scored the game's first 10 points. Here is Nunnery inside, up and under his defender, got his shot blocked. Rebound loose on the floor, all the way out to Jordan Dale. Dale hangs in the air. Oakley saves the pass, gets it to Kiefer. Kiefer out to Dale. He's open for 3, swish. Big 3 for Jordan Dale is his first points of the game. 50-36, big answer for the Hayes High Indians, as Hayes High was able to run down the offensive rebounds. Indians by 14. Here's Wetter at the rim, shoots and scores. Jacob Wetter's first 2 points, 50-38. 6:40 to go in the game, and the Indian lead is at 12. Carson Kiefer between the leg dribble to TJ Nunnery. Nunnery looking across the gym to Jordan Dale, who just hit a 3 from this spot. Now Dale drives, had it poked away, got it back, and then a player dives into the back of Dale's knee. That's a dangerous play. Jordan's up and okay. The ball out of bounds off of a Colby Eagle. That could have ended very badly. 50-38, Hayes by 12. Colby keeping pace thanks to hot three-point shooting. Here is Kiefer. Out high to Swartz. Left side, Oakley. Dump down for Kiefer. Kiefer double team, dribbles away from it, scores. He's fouled and has a chance at a three-point play. Kiefer to double figures with 11, and he'll shoot a free throw. 6:08 to go in the game, and the Indian lead back to 14, 52-38. Free throw and the three-point play for Kiefer complete. 3 threes and then an old-fashioned three-point play. And Kiefer has 12. 53-38, and the Indian lead back to 15. Peyton Wallmeyer throws it left side for Rush. Jaron Rush. The only other Jaron I've ever called is Jaron Canick for the Hayes High Indians. Now Wallmeyer travels for a 13th turnover and a timeout by Parker McKee, head coach for the Colby Eagles. Hayes High basketball brought to you by Shelter Insurance agent Dustin Shoemaker, Progressive Physical Therapy, and the Hayes High Athletic Booster Club that reminds you that there are multiple opportunities to get Hayes High gear throughout the year, and one of those is right now. If you go to the Hayes High Athletic Booster Club Facebook page or at hayeshighIndians.com/athletics, you can find the link for the current Booster Club online store, including hats and jackets. By the way, happenings at Hayes High School. Congratulations to Gavin Myers, champions at 220 pounds today at the Bob Kuhn tournament. Also, Ashton Putz finished second for Hayes High at 195. Dalton Dale, champion at 152. And Harley Zimmerman, champion at 126. Gavin Myers pinned all of his guys in the first period today. Here is Dale. Pass tipped as he tried to go to Oakley on the baseline. Stays with Hayes High. Hayes High basketball on the baseline. Dale takes one dribble. Got in some trouble. Outlets to one of the big guys. That's Dale and Swartz out high. With 5.5 to go in the game. 15-point ball game. Indians have never trailed. Dump down for Dale. Reverse layup. Left it short. And the rebound to Hunter Vaughn. Indians down by 15. 5:15 to go. Here's Hunter Vaughn. Ball poked away. Dale knocked it free. And Oakley ends up with it. Got it out to Nunnery. Nunnery attacks at the rim. And, they're going to call a blocking foul or a charge on TJ Nunnery. Looked like Wallmeyer was falling backwards. Nunnery gets called for the charge, the Indians' 7th foul. .506 to go, fourth quarter. Hayes High's 7th turnover is on a charge, after Colby turned it over for a 13th time. Now substitutions for both teams as Jace Lindenberger and Ashton Hernandez come into the game. Carson Kiefer, TJ Nunnery, Dalen Swartz, the 5 for Hayes High. Colby brings back in Ryan Myers. Thought maybe we'd seen the end of him as he was hobbling off the floor, but trying to gut it out here for his team down by 15. Wetter to Myers. Corner for Wallmeyer. He made a 3 from here earlier. You can see him thinking about it. Drives instead on Lindenberger. Now picks up the basketball and gets it over top to Hunter Vaughn. To Myers on the left wing. Myers off a screen from Wallmeyer. Looked for the pick and roll. Out high for Wetter instead, guarded by Ashton Hernandez. Dribbles around to the right side, handoff to Vaughn. Head and shoulder fake on a three. Step back, launches another three. That one just short, is straight on line. Nunnery with rebound number 5. Then Vaughn tried to get away from him. Nunnery gets away from him. Up ahead to Kiefer. Corner for Hernandez. Open three. Rattles out, no good. And the rebound to Jaron Rush, and a foul on Carson Kiefer, trying to get it back. Carson Kiefer, his first. That is now a grand total of 4 fouls in the second half, 2 on each team. There better not have been any call it both ways from the crowd in this game. 4:05 to go, fourth quarter. Hayes High will have substitutions on the next dead ball. Here's Ryan Myers attacking, getting to the rim, laying it off to Wallmeyer, who scores. Wallmeyer has 13, 53-40. Inside 4 minutes to go in this title game at the 36th annual Orange and Black Classic. Here is Swartz driving to Linenberger at the free throw line, and Jace traveled. Indians' 8th turnover. Hayes had just 10 turnovers yesterday. Nunnery and Swartz check out, and it is Cranowitter and Weimer back in, joining Hernandez, Linenberger, and Kiefer. Hayes High pushed their lead to 19 at one point. They've just never been able to quite pull all the way away from Colby like they have so many other opponents. Here is Kiefer trying to steal the ball, just kept it in, and then stepped on the sideline as he was trying to get it up. It was him and Jace Linenberger on a 2-on-0 break, if he picks it cleanly. 3:30 to go, fourth quarter, 53-40. Hayes lead at 13. It's never been smaller than 8. Here's Hunter Vaughn with the basketball, picked up by Hayes High's number 1, Jason Cranowitter. That I know will be on the scouting report in February when these two teams meet up. Guard number 1. This is Jacob Wetter with it. Picks it up against Hernandez. In some trouble, near a 5 count. Throws a pass that is tipped, but Vaughn ends up with it. Corner for Puckett. Chased out of that corner. Got it out to Wallmeyer. Good job by the Indians to scramble back into position. After that play was nearly a layup and then an open 3. 3 minutes to go. This possession, 30 seconds old. Eagles haven't got a shot away yet, down by 13. Ball knocked away, out of bounds, and last touch by Weimer. Hayes High basketball brought to you by Discount Siding, Heartland Building Center, and Steel Fabrications. Hayes High in search of their 3rd tournament championship. Now Kiefer does steal one away cleanly. Carson going to the rim, laying it up with the right hand. Got a hold of the rim, and it goes through. I guess it depends on who you ask if it counts as a dunk. Kiefer has 14. And now a foul on Jason Cranowitter of Hayes High. His second. And substitution for Colby into the ball game, Jaron Rush for Jacob Wetter. (55-40), Indians by 15. They scored the first 10 of the game. Twice it was an 8-point game, 10-2 and 18-6. Ball out near midcourt for Ryan Myers. He wears 13, guarded by Ashton Hernandez, who also wears 13. These guys making this really easy when number 1 and number 1 guard each other, number 13 and 13 guard each other. Only one spot to look at on the chart. To Peyton Wallmeyer. Wallmeyer, left side for Puckett, launches up a 3 that's good. And a timeout, Colby. Shane Puckett knocks down his first points of the game. It's a full timeout, 55-43, 2:07 to go in the game, and Colby with yet another 3-pointer. 1 for 2 in this quarter, and now 10 for 14 in the game. Colby is shooting 71% on threes. The highest three-point percentage by anybody against Hayes High this year has been 56%. The 10 threes match the most given up by the Indians in any game this year. Hayes High basketball brought to you by Gibbs Auto Supply, Midwest Energy, and Next Tech. Following this tournament, Hayes High back at home against Pratt. That is going to be a game on January 26th, originally scheduled for January 5th. Hayes High will take on Pratt and Salina Central, home games next week. Salina Central, part of the Hayes High sub-state. That's one of the changes that was made here for postseason. No rankings 1 through 16 or 18. It's back to that 4-pod sub-state. Hayes High against some full court pressure, 2-2-1, take their time, break it easily. Carson Kiefer to Lindenberger, now right side for Weimer. Weimer against by Vaughn, and fouled by Vaughn, his first. They have another 3 fouls to give. Well, both teams do for that matter. 3 fouls to give before we get any free throws. So the Eagles can be very aggressive in trying to steal the ball. Here's Ashton Hernandez on the left sideline, fakes to the middle, drives to the baseline, around to Weimer. Weimer turns down the 3 in an effort to run some more time. Now Hernandez has his dribble poked away, but he goes up and gets the ball back. Keeps possession. Here's Kiefer driving. Tried a no-look pass, is taken away by Wallmeyer. That's the Indians' fourth quarter turnover. Then Hayes High has it, pokes it away, but then getting it back is Vaughn. Kiefer tried to get the ball, and he was tripped getting it. 55-45. Vaughn with 19. And Hayes High's lead is down to 10. 1:05 remaining. Hernandez has it go off of his hand, but last touched by Colby going out of bounds. Kind of dangerous in some of these situations. Hayes High's had their legs taken out on a couple of occasions going for a loose ball. It's not been called a foul, which I guess is fine, but it's still a dangerous moment. Cranowiter fouled. That's just team foul number 4, 1:01 left, 10-point ball game, 55-45, Hayes High. Scored the game's first 10 points, pushed the lead to as high as 19 with a minute to go in the third quarter. Inbound, and again, Cranowiter fouls. If this turns into a free throw shooting contest, Hayes High is a 62% free throw shooting team this year. They have made 100 of 154 free throws, and Cranowiter fouled by Shane Puckett's. That is Puckett's third, team's 6th. 58 seconds on the clock. Inbound to Kiefer. Kiefer is fouled, and we begin the parade to the free throw line. Kiefer to the line where he's 1 for 1 tonight. 4 for 5 over the last 2 games, and 58% on the year. 56 seconds remaining in the game. We'll be trying to get the 10-point differential made up on fouls. Free throw on the way, and no good. Strategy worked that time. Wetter with the rebound. A 3 here by Colby. It's as close as they would have been all game. Vaughn underhands to Ryan Myers. Myers to Vaughn in the corner. Drive, kick out Wallmeyer. Pump fake a 3. Then he will shoot and missed everything. And the rebound to Dalen Swartz, and then Dalen is fouled. Wallmeyer had made 2 in the game already, so it's not like it was out of character for him to shoot, at least in this game. That foul is on Jaron Rush, his 5th. He'll foul out with 39 seconds to go. One and one for Dalen Swartz. Free throw is no good. And the rebound to Jacob Wetter. Indians missing some free throws to put this thing to bed. Still a 10-point game with 30 seconds to go. A 3 by Myers, no good. Rebound Cranowiter, and he's fouled. And Hayes High will shoot their final 1-and-1 of the game. Let's see Hayes High put these in. They left the door open earlier this year against Hoisington, but Hoisington refused to step through. 1-and-1 for Cranowiter. Free throw up and no good. But Dalen Swartz with the offensive rebound, and then he's fouled. So Hayes High misses the front end of 3 1-and-1s. Swartz gets this rebound. And Parker McKee looks into his team and says no more. So Swartz to the line. Dalen has not shot a free throw today. Did not yesterday either, and he misses. Hayes High has missed the front end of 3 consecutive 1-and-1s, and now Colby starting to bring some guys in, include Ian Rosales, a 6'3" junior. Free throw by Swartz, good. Dalen with 13. Strong candidate for all tournament team here. 56-45, Indians by 11. This is Bryce Myers with the basketball for Colby. Throws it to Rosales. 10 seconds to go. Hayes is going to be the champions of the Orange and Black Classic for the 3rd time. The first since 2003. Here's a drive and a layup by Jacob Wetter, and that will be the final points. 56-47, Hayes High is the champions of the 36th Orange and Black Classic here in Colby at the community building. It's their 3rd title in their history at this tournament, the first since 2003. We'll step aside and start your post-game show next on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Hayes. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners. Dry